So I've just got back now with my Evo X after collecting it from the paint shop, and there's a bit of a story behind this. It's taken a little while to actually get it back, and I'll basically tell you about the sort of palaver with having it painted, and also then I'll give you a walk around. I'll show you around the car as it is, you know, as I received it. So yeah, basically I dropped it down on the Monday, and I was told to be done on the Thursday. Thursday comes, they're running behind, so come Friday, then Monday, then Tuesday. So I went down Tuesday to go and pick it up. Didn't have a problem with the fact it'd run late. In fact, I was happy that they'd been putting enough care and attention into it for it to actually go over time in the first place. So yeah, I went down. It's quite a long way actually, 45 minutes down to pick the car up, and yeah, I was greeted with the car, and I saw the paintwork, I saw the roof. I was really happy with it, over the moon. I dropped it off. It had some horrible black paint on it, and when I come to pick it up, you know, it was gleaming, shiny in the sun. It just polished it for me, and it was looking really nice. So yeah, they handed me the keys, and I was ready to basically drive it away. So I thought I'd give it a quick little look around before I take it away, just to be sure. And when I got to the rear bumper, I noticed a dent. I didn't actually get a chance to take a picture or get any sort of video of it, because at the time I was quite, I don't know, I was a bit confused, a bit annoyed, trying to sort of juggle my emotions a little bit. Also, the guy who had owned the paint shop was standing right in front of me, so I didn't really want to get my camera out and start recording there and then. So yeah, I said that dent wasn't there when I dropped it off. It had a big line down the back, a big crease in the bumper, and all the paint had flaked off. So I was disappointed, I'll be honest. And basically, the boss was told by one of his workers that the car arrived like that, and it didn't arrive like that, because I've looked at my previous YouTube video, and you can see the rear bumper is in good condition. So yeah, that's all I heard. He said, well, if it wasn't like that when it was given to us, he said, we will repair it free of charge, and as compensation, they actually done one of my side skirts as well. So I thought, you know what, it's disappointing that obviously the car's been damaged, but it wasn't the boss's fault. And you know, he's done everything in his power to basically make the situation right. And yeah, obviously I had to leave it there that Tuesday, and they said, look, if you want it done, you'll have to come back and pick it up Friday afternoon. And now that's Friday afternoon. So I went down today on the Friday afternoon, and yeah, true to their word, they had repaired it free of charge, and and they'd done a really good quality job. While I was down there, I was a little bit early, so they were still finishing up. I got chatting to one of the workers, and apparently, randomly, one of the workers hasn't turned up to work for over a week. He hasn't said anything, he just hasn't come to work. So I put two and two together. I believe the boss. I think one of the apprentices or one of the workers must have reversed it into a post, rather than own up to it. He's just thought, I'm not going to go back to work, because he didn't want to deal with the problem. So yeah, that's a bit of a dramatic event, I suppose. The car's been gone for 2 weeks, and it's quite stressful actually for the second week, because I thought they bumped it once. What if, you know, when they've done the bumper, you know, they're going to bump the front, which they've just done, and it's going to be a never-ending thing. You know, these things go through your head. But no, they were fine. They looked after the car. Pretty content really with the work that's been done. These problems happen, and they put it right. So yeah, that's the story. How about we go in and have a look at this paintwork then? So here it is, and here we have the nice blue bonnet. Give you a nice look around at that. And here we have the roof. It has got some water spots on it. It did rain on the way home. But yeah, I saw it when it was clean and it's absolutely immaculate. And looking down the side here, this is the skirt that they did to compensate me for the inconvenience. And then the repair that they've done for the damage that was caused. There was a big crease down here and it looked horrible, but there was no paint there. But yeah, that's been done and I'm pretty happy with it. Had concerns they'd mask up the roof and have a bit of overspray and all this sort of stuff, but no, they haven't. They actually took the roof rails out, which I left in. They got perfect masking up there. You would never know that it'd been resprayed. Obviously the aerial has been taped up just so that in case it rained on the way home. So yeah, that's still not there. The vortex generator's not there. We have to put in the vents and the bonnet scoop. Well, that's another thing, the bonnet scoop's been done as well, so I'll show you that. So yeah, there's the bonnet scoop. It's a bit dusty inside actually. Don't know if they left the door open for a little bit, but I'll be giving the inside a nice valet. Let's have a look under the engine bay. So yeah, as you can see, lots of dust. I mean, it's been in the workshop for 2 weeks. So that's going to need to be cleaned off sooner than later. But when we look at the edges, I'm pretty sure I showed you in the last video, there was a lot of black and blue and all sorts of different colours, but it's blue all the way down the edge now. So I'm really happy with that. Obviously we've got to put the vents back in. Got to put these 2 little vents in. I didn't get them painted. Because from factory these are actually black anyway, black plastic. Mine have got carbon wrap on, which is going to be removed when we refit them in the next video. So hopefully you have enjoyed this little update, and I hope you think the car looks as good as I do. I'm over the moon with it. So to get the roof done, the bonnet done, and it all blended in, prepared, everything, it was just £450, so I'm really happy with that price. I thought it would be a lot more than that, the amount of time they had to take, and the quality of the work. I would have been happy to pay, you know, £600–700, but yeah, they honoured their quote, and I'll be going back soon because I have another project car in mind, and once the Evo's done, you know, we can do up another Japanese rally car. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Cheers.